And coming to you from the borough of Brooklyn, I'm Blake Suniga. Pleased to have you here along with my broadcast partners, Brian Banafatemi and Tim Swartz. A look now at the starting lineups for both teams.
All right, I know you're both wildly unqualified, but I'm going to make you GMs for the day here. Do you go with a deep team or a top-heavy roster?
I'm going top-heavy. You need elite talent to win in this league, and multiple stars always help with that.
Yeah, I agree, and I'll throw in the talent pool in this league is just so deep. Those so-called depth players, they're still really good.
Now here is Hayes. And the foul called on Ionescu. That's her first foul. Outside Hayes. Billings. Pass to Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Cloud. Martin, no bueno. Ionescu outside. Over Hayes. The shot by Ionescu, no good. And here's Hayes. Pass to Thornton. Now Martin. Shot left block. New York with the rebound.
And in 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's 5th finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is an original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
And she gets the bucket.
Yeah, well, with eagle-eyed vision, Hayes has earned a reputation as a capable distributor.
Timeout called the Liberty.
One interesting thing about the Valkyries, they have the same ownership as the Warriors.
And when you look at the dominant run the Warriors went on, that is the expectation for the Valkyries. It's a first-class organization that will spare no expense to win in Golden State.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Ionescu up top. She's guarded by Hayes. Ionescu outside. Launches a 3. Good. And Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
A lethal sniper from outside the arc. The D has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
Here's Martin. Back to Hayes. Takes the 3. A rebound by Brianna Stewart. Here's New York now. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Zero hesitation on Ionescu's shot. She's pretty much got it all picked out so that once she gets the ball, she's automatic.
Now here is Hayes. And it's blocked by Sabrina Ionescu. Cloud outside. Fibish, covered by Thornton. The kick out to Ionescu. Pass to Fibish. Ionescu has it. Over Hayes. And no good trying to use the glass. Now about 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
It's Burton,
Covered by Ionescu. Drops in the layup for two.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
pass to Phoebish.
Back to Ionescu. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
Not ignoring the middle part of the court. The more of these that Ionescu hits, the more space she'll get to operate.
You want to talk about a well-rounded player? Sabrina Ionescu can really do it all.
And we knew this about her early on. She was the only player in college basketball history, male or female, with 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists. I mean, think about that for a moment. She is a special, special talent.
Sometimes there's no defense in the world that is going to stop Stewart. She is that dangerous of an offensive threat.
Pass to Fagbenle. Brianna Stewart with the steal. Ionescu misses.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
And that one's good. Billings.
That's terrific use of the bounce pass.
New York leading. Here's Ionescu. 8 points for her. They swipe it. And they're pushing it up. Thornton outside. And here's Burton. They set the screen.
All right, if you had to choose one player to start a franchise with, who are you taking?
Honestly, this is going to surprise you maybe, but this is an easy one for me. It's A'ja Wilson. She's the force in the league right now, the two-time defending champion.
Oh, I agree. 2 MVPs, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and she's still in her prime. A'ja Wilson could get even better.
Both good at the line. And the Liberty with possession here. A 4-point game. Now here is Ionescu. She's tightly guarded. From the arc.
Martin pulls it in.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Here's Van Loo.
Misses and close. Left side, Sabali. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, New York won that 2020 lottery, and their prize, man, it was a great one. Sabrina Ionescu.
Well, she was the first piece, right? And she endured some tough times. But her talent and overall play helped attract Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and other key players.
Now Burton. Pass to Zondalacini.
Here's Van Loo.
Puts up a 3. A rebound by Burke. Here's Ionescu. Count that bucket.
Yeah, you know, contact can't slow Ionescu down. She sticks with her inside shot and finishes strong.
Here's Van Loo.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. Shot from 16. The rebound by the Liberty.
Yeah, she'll be disappointed with herself. That's one she expects to make.
Here's Phoebish.
And down it goes. 2 points. And here's Burton. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Gets it to go from downtown.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
Now here is Ionescu. 10 points for her. Pass to Burke. Back to Ionescu.
Here's Phoebish.
And here's Burke. 4 on the clock. Sinks the three-pointer.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Billings. Now Burton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Yeah, it's her first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds, whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 11. Here's Sabali. 5 on the clock. Bucket is good.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one.
I know it's early, Tim, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something changes quickly.
Absolutely.
Pass to Burton. Goes up from the top of the key. That one, no good. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Liberty out in front, up 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
It's simple. Not much has gone wrong for them offensively.
Very few bumps in the road as it's been an easy ride for them.
Now Johannes.
Watch her, watch ball!
Pass to Davis. That misses off the backboard.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Here's Rupert for 3. The rebound by Burke. Here's Johannes. Now Burke. Shoots the 3. Shot's good by Johannes.
Such a sharp shooter. That's almost a layup for her. So wide open.
Pass to Zandalasini. Thornton. Here's Van Loo. Back to Thornton. Fires the 3. 1 up, 1 down. She makes her first shot in this game.
A solid shooter from downtown. When Thornton gets daylight, she doesn't waste it.
And here's Johannes. Pass to Davis. To the paint. And she drops it in from the low post.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Second quarter here, and just over a minute and a half played. Three-pointer. Zandalasini can't get it to go.
You have to respect how Jonquel Jones has continually upped her game.
Well, she never seems satisfied with her game, does she? Even after she won Most Improved Player, she just kept working to get even better. And the results speak for themselves, as she eventually won League MVP.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Zandalasini. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Van Loo. Nailed from three-point land. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Now Johannes. 5 points in the game. To the left wing. Burke puts up the three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
It's Burton.
She has 6. Johannes with the rebound.
Now here's Davis.
Not a lot of room.
A popular topic in WNBA circles, player rights.
Yeah, the league has made some major strides in terms of freedom of movement, free agency, and also off-the-floor benefits.
Plus, we've seen salary increases, so it's been great to see these advances the last few years.
And she knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. So she picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's the break. Here's Hayes. And that one good.
The speed of Hayes on display, running the floor with ease.
Ionescu up top. She's got 11. Pass to Davis. Ionescu. Hits it from three-point range.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. And I'm sure that was not the plan.
Here's Fagbenle. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Tiffany Hayes for 3. Rebounded by Davis. Now here's Cloud. She's guarded by Hayes. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
One of the key cogs in Washington's 2019 title run, Natasha Cloud.
I mean, she was huge. The Mystics getting their first title with Cloud as the starting point guard. She's a bona fide clutch player, someone you want on the floor in big moments.
Well, what you love about Natasha Cloud, she walks the walk both on and off the court. Her voice is very strong.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And Blake, from what we've seen so far, if I were you, for your health, don't hold your breath.
Yeah, that'd be a very bad idea.
It's the lefty, Hayes, ready to shoot the moment she gets the pass.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Stewart. Back to Ionescu. Shot clock at 6. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And Ionescu is inflicting major damage right now. The defense looks helpless.
Fires from deep. Rebound New York. Cloud. Over to the left wing. Pass to Jones. Nice move. Again, the Liberty good for 2.
Great job by Jones. So good at gaining ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Inside. Cloud pulls it in. And the Liberty with possession here. Here's Ionescu. Looks good, is good. That's her 7th basket in 12 attempts.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Pass to Talbot.
Here's Van Loo.
Covered by Ionescu.
Van Loo can't hit.
Takes the 3. And Sabrina Ionescu with the triple.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant. And she answers right back with a 3 of her own.
Oh my! They're getting into it. We have got a duel shaping up right now. Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Here's Van Loo. The three-pointer, no good. Ionescu has it. She's got 21. Lets the floater go. And Stewart with the lay-in.
The floater. How about that one? Stewart's offensive game is so versatile, and that's just another way she can make defenses pay.
Now here is Hayes. She has 5.
Pass to Van Loo.
And there's the pick. This one for 3. New York with the rebound. Ionescu outside. The 3 ball.
Rebound by Rupert.
Here's Talbot. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Here's Van Loo.
Guarded by Jones. Pass to Fagbenle. Outside Hayes.
Here's Van Loo. The offensive rebound. Rupert, no good.
Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. Ionescu outside. No good on the 3. From deep. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Liberty opening a huge gap. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. And you look at Sabrina Ionescu in this game, and she's been everywhere.
She was successful just about every time she drove the lane in the first half. She was on a mission.
It really was. You know, aggressive, attacking basketball at its very best is what we just saw. Just so fun to watch.
We love it.
And good that time.
Plays so tough inside. Ionescu will not back down.
Pass to Fagbenle. Now here is Hayes, covered by Ionescu. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
An offensive powerhouse. When Hayes is feeling it, she has the range to stretch the floor.
Here's Ionescu. And a missed layup. Here's Thornton. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Here's Ionescu. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Oh, they've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. She's provided almost all the offense.
And for Sabrina Ionescu, her three-point shooting took a massive leap in year 4.
Well, you know, it's something Ionescu has worked very hard on. You look at her first 3 years in the league, she shot just 33% from deep. But year 4, that percentage shot up to 45%, and it was on major volume. Sabrina leading the WNBA in three-pointers made.
Here's Phoebish.
Loud outside. Ionescu. Lets the 3 fly. Again, Sabrina Ionescu missing. And Tiffany Hayes, here we go. It falls for her 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
This is Hayes at her best, going downhill in full attack mode.
Cloud. And it's Billings with the rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Back to Hayes. The three. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. Ionescu. She's guarded by Hayes. And the basket by Ionescu.
That's just terrific awareness from Cloud. She's got the ability to break down defenses with her passing.
And while Brianna Stewart has a lot of years left in the tank, she's already in the GOAT conversation.
It's crazy. I mean, she's had 5 straight top 3 finishes in MVP race. She's already won every award, every title, you took in college, internationally, WNBA. She's on a path unmatched in the history of the game.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Cloud with the steal. The three. And Sabrina Ionescu with the triple.
It's nice to see elite scorers like Stewart create for others, because despite her skill set, she understands it's a team game.
Here's Martin.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Thornton, right side. The rebound by the Liberty. Now here's Jones.
Pass to Phoebish.
They get a hand on it. Back to Jones. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
And former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. I mean, Jones, she's just the ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% from 3 over her career. If you have Jones on your team, you're going to win a lot of games.
Number 1 overall pick in 2016, Brianna Stewart continues to be a big-time player in the W.
Well, her transition from Connecticut to the WNBA was seamless. She won Rookie of the Year and established herself as a star right from the jump. Now, as a veteran, Stewie remains one of the most dominant players in the league.
Here's Martin.
She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Hayes. Thornton.
Now Martin.
To stop the run. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Cloud with it. Thornton picks her up.
Here's Phoebish.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Pass to Thornton.
Now Martin.
Buries the long-range jumper.
You like how Thornton puts the team first. She would rather move the ball than force her own shot.
Ionescu outside. And the shot goes in.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Pass to Martin.
Now here is Thornton. 6 on the shot clock.
Now Martin.
The 3 is up. And it's Ionescu with the rebound. Cloud with it. Guarded now by Hayes. Cloud can't get it to go. And she'll be shooting her first free throw of the game.
One shot.
And here's Burton.
She has 6. Pass to Fagbenle. Rebound, New York. Jones outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Now Burton. Pass to Billings. Van Loo. Got a piece of it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Rupert, guarded by Sabali.
Yes, it's good. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Here's Burke. She's got 6. Pass to Stewart. Just 4 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They'll turn it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And here's Burton.
She has 6. Here's Van Loo. Nails the baby hook. Gardner with it. Let's go with a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, whenever Gardner looks for her shot, I think it's a great move, especially from outside the arc.
Pass to Van Loo.
Now Burton. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Gardner.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And the Liberty making a change here.
Shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind.
Don't let the opponent score again.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Boy, I'm not sure what that was about. Talk about a brain cramp.
That's just completely out of left field. She lost all sense of the time and the situation.
And the first one drops. And so she makes both from the line. And the Liberty with possession here.
Now here's Davis.
It could go. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Liberty out in front, running away with it. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Now Burton, pass to Talbot. Here's Van Loo. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Sabali. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. here's Zandalicini.
Pass to Vanloo.
Down low, Burton. New York with the rebound. Ionescu outside. Outside for Cloud. Tries from 10. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Crazy. Just so crafty from the foul line down. Cloud makes up for a lack of size with savvy.
There's a screen. Pass to Talbot for 3. And it's Ionescu with the rebound. Here's New York now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And just about over 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. It's Burton. She's covered by Cloud.
Pass to Rupert.
From deep, cans it from downtown.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Now here's Cloud. D right on her. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. That shot missing. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep.
They get it again. Here's Rupert.
Sinks the triple.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Not able to get the ball in bounds, and they get called for a 5-second violation. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Hayes.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Burton. To the middle. Shot's good by Rupert.
That is some dime dropping, exquisite assist.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Outside Stewart. Six to shoot. Back to Cloud. Launches it. Liberty, keep it alive. No good. Unable to end this run. It's Burton. She's covered by Cloud.
Vanloo can't hit.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Cloud. Here's Burke. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist. Now Burton. Pass to Hayes. Now Zandalicini, defended by Stewart.
And here's Burton.
To the inside.
Rupert. The rebound by Burke. Here's Phoebish.
Makes it off the glass.
You can't leave somebody open on Natasha Cloud's team because when you do, she's going to make sure they get the rock.
Outside Hayes. Drills it from outside.
They need to make her earn those threes because if you play off her, she's automatic.
Timeout called the Liberty. That'll be a 5-second call. Long range from the inbound. It's good on the putback.
Just an incredible offensive rebounder. Thornton's so skilled at reading angles on the court. She knows exactly where the ball will go after a miss.
Now here's Cloud. Over Hayes. That's good from 17 feet away.
Trailing by 17.
And here's Martin. Hayes. She's covered by Cloud. Here's Billings. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
I admire Hayes' vision. I mean, she's pretty much aware and alert of everything happening on the court.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time. Shot from the inbound. The rebound by the Liberty.
Boy, I mean, that shot had no chance of going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places she could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Now here is Hayes. Pass to Thornton. And here's Fegbenle. And Tiffany Hayes, here we go. Basket made. That gives her 7 field goals and 13 tries.
I'm such a fan of the pace and the rhythm that Hayes plays with. I mean, she can get herself going in no time.
Here's Stewart. Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
Well done to finish that one off.
Now Martin. Pass to Hayes. That's a basket. It's her 8th from the field. 8 for 14 on the night.
Dynamic in the two-player game. Hayes doing it herself, making the D pay.
Up top, Cloud. The open J off the mark.
That's a quality look right there. Just a little off with her release.
Yeah, and that has her shaking her head. I mean, no way around it. That's a tough miss.
Fegbenle can't hit.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Back to Cloud. Down low. Here's Stewart. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
Oh, I think the lights are out. Give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today.
Just so businesslike, so calm, such a dominant performance.
The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And they've built a very nice lead.
No signs of slowing down, at least as far as I can tell.
Outside for Cloud. Beyond the arc. The three-pointer is on target.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
And that one's good. Billings. That'll be a 5-second call. Pass to Hayes. Here's Zandalassini. There's the three.
And Lou can't hit.
Here's Burke. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. We saw the excellent defense, a potent offensive effort, and they were pretty much dominant.
And that's a wrap, everyone.